Hello, world. My name is Zipporah. I am in grade 4 and
Hello, world. My name is Ariana Henson, and I am in grade 4 too.
so we are in Govans Elementary School, and we are in this program called the cooking class, Be a Chef for the Day.
My name is Devin Ritchie. I am the after-school director here at Govans Elementary School. I love Be a Chef for a Day because of a bunch of reasons. The kids learn teamwork with each other. They have to communicate with each other, and there's like oil and knives and all of these things that could be potentially dangerous, but Monica and her team do a really good job of teaching the kids how to use these knives and then how to talk to each other so that, cooking accidents never happen here at all. And so then it can be enjoyable and they can really start to learn how to make different meals.
My name is Sandy McFadden, and I have been a part of the Govans school community for going on 3 years now. I am what they call a community school coordinator.
Another part of this program that I love so much is the math. They always have to break down what each ingredient costs and how much it would be compared to, say, like a fast food restaurant. And this is probably the most popular class that we have here at Govans.
What I had learned from a cooking class is to learn about the different prices and how much it costs and what we can use in our house instead of going to the grocery store and what we already have.
The Be a Chef program is now a part of the after-school program and is one of the most exciting and one of the most sought-after programs for membership for most of the children in the school. We have many more children who would love to be in this program, but if you just look around the room and look around the school, while we are a phenomenal school, we are a very small school. So we don't really have the kind of space that we would really like. We could offer this program to twice the number of children.
It's definitely not like just cooking club. Like there's such a bigger aspect going on. Like they're learning different ingredients. They're not just being like handed things. They're like told, and they smell it and they taste it and they look at it. It's much more in depth, and it's not kind of like, oh, we're teaching them nutrition, which can sometimes be something that people just say, but it's actually being put into place here in this program.
So we are really fortunate to have Be a Chef. It's been a wonderful experience working with Monica and Francesco Legalupe, who have been able to bring another kind of cooking experience to our school. I think there are many programs across the city that have a variety of cooking programs, but this program in particular I think is exciting because so many of the recipes are from another culture, and I think that the importance of global education for our children is extremely important.
Then when we made it into a volcano, and we cracked eggs, we put the egg inside of the volcano. We stirred it with a fork until it got kind of like dough, and we start to form it with our hands. And when it got into dough, we flattened it. Then we cut a piece, and then we put it inside of a pasta maker.
The idea of how you are able to cook in a family of 4 very economically. How can we learned today, we all made homemade pasta today, and the cost of that was $1. Now, all of the meals are not quite that inexpensive, but I don't think that we have had any meal to cook for a full family that's been any more than $15 for 4 people, which I think is extremely economical.
I think it's important for young people, especially because they need to be challenged. And there's nothing more challenging than being given a recipe that you've never done before and then executing it fully with a bunch of other people. A bunch of cooks are in this kitchen and they get these recipes out and they enjoy it, and the room smells so great. Like, you can just tell that really great things are happening, and it encourages the kids to try something new. Like, oh, the other day they didn't want to try, no one wanted to try tomatoes. They were all like totally against tomatoes, and we talked about like, where else do you taste the tomatoes? And the whole room, you could see that their eyes were open. Something as silly as a tomato, but it was really cool that they challenged themselves, because when you're 10, eating a tomato is a big challenge.
Alright, now take a seat.
So, had you ever done anything like this before today? Because it seemed like y'all were like the experts in showing the other students. How was that for you guys?
It was like a fun experiment because we get to show other people how to make pasta, and we tell them what to do first and then what step to do next.
How do you know how to make pasta?
We know how to make pasta because we did it last year.
We really love being able to have food that the children can take home and share with their families, which they do almost every week.
But my favorite part was when we had the cakes and we had decorated them, and our head chef son had helped me make the cake.
My own background has been in youth development for many years here in Baltimore City. I've been an executive director, and so I've seen many enrichment programs and many creative ideas with enrichment. And one of the ideas that they are fielding right now, which I think is phenomenal, is the idea of a mobile cooking bus. And it would be fully operational, where children would get on the bus at their location and they would learn what they're learning inside of the school. And they can come several times during the week. They don't have to worry about shifting art supplies in a room. They don't have to worry about trying to find the exact space. I was privileged to get a look at the draft drawings of the bus, and I think it's absolutely ingenious.
If I could wave a magic wand, I want all of our Govans kids to experience it, at least the kids that are mature enough to handle a knife. So it would be nice to have more kids.
If this video is played anywhere with donors or funders, I would certainly hope that you would take a very strong look at how very unique this idea is, and the number of children it could serve across Baltimore City.
So when we go home and whenever I cook for my family, I can make what we made today.
This is just an extraordinarily creative idea that I think will be a very strong way in which to influence children to eat healthy, to cook healthy, to cook wise, to purchase and shop wise with their families. So we're really happy to have this program here. We think that it is making a difference, and we look forward to continuing this program in the next year. We are going to be shifting our location at the end of the school year. Govans is slated as a 21st century new school. So within the next 3 years, we'll have a new building here. And we will be shifting to another location next year. And we hope that by next year, we will be operating on that wonderful mobile cooking bus that Miss Monica is so interested in making sure that we have in our neighborhoods and in our schools.